Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sadashiva Samarambha, Shankaracharya Madhyama, Asmadacharya Paryanta, Vande Guru Parampara. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Harihi Om. My Sashtanga Pranam to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you to this session of Bhagavad Gita Shankara Bhashyam. I am a student. I am studying myself. I am not a jnani. I am not a pandita. I am making few notes by studying these scriptures and the interpretation, commentaries. And I am making these sessions, these notes available through these sessions, so that by preparing for this, I will learn myself. It is for my own learning purpose I am doing this. If there are any mistakes, please forgive me. So let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. We are studying, we are still in chapter 2, sloka 11. Before we start with chapter 2, sloka 11, Shankaracharya's Bhashyam, we are still at that place. Probably it may go to few more weeks before we complete sloka 11. So let us see what is there. Chapter 2, sloka 11. So Shankaracharya's Bhashyam. So Arjuna has asked a question in Bhagavad Gita 3.1, chapter 3, first. Jayasi ched karmanaste. That sloka you can refer. So what is the question of Arjuna is, oh Krishna, if you are telling me jnana is greater than karma, better than karma, then why are you asking me to do karma? Why are you putting me into karma yoga, all these things? I can as well take to jnana yoga. This question of Arjuna becomes invalid if Krishna's teaching is about a combination of jnana and karma. If Krishna has not taught jnana and karma as two different things, jnana marga and karma marga as two different paths, then this question of Arjuna becomes invalid. He wouldn't have asked like this. Also means, if you are saying that Arjuna has asked this question, but Krishna has taught jnana karma samuchaya, which is the combination of together jnana yoga and karma yoga to be followed together, then we are saying that Arjuna was either misunderstood Krishna or misinterpreting Krishna, or Krishna is not teaching right. From Arjuna's question, it becomes clear that Krishna did not teach jnana karma samuchaya. So Shankaracharya is building up a case that Bhagavad Gita, the central teaching of Krishna, Bhagavad Gita is Jnana Yoga for Sankhya, Karma Yoga for yogis. If you are fit for Jnana Yoga, you should take sannyasa and follow Jnana Yoga. And if you are a samsari, better you follow Karma Yoga. So there is no possibility of Jnana and Karma, Jnana Yoga and Karma Yoga, Pravritti Marga and Nivritti Marga together to be followed is not possible as per Shankaracharya. So he is building up a case. So what he is saying is, Arjuna has asked this question. If you are telling me Jnana is greater than Karma, then why are you asking me to do Karma? This question itself will become invalid if Krishna's teaching is that of follow both the paths together. So that is the case being put. Similarly, in Bhagavad Gita 5.1, Arjuna asks, chapter 5, first sloka, Arjuna asks, Yasreya etayorekam tanme bruhi sunishchitam. So what is Arjuna asking is, oh Krishna, please tell me decidedly which is best for me. Karma, pravritti marga or karma sannyasa? Should I take to sannyasa or should I do karma yoga? Please tell me decidedly which is best for me. So this question becomes meaningless or does not arise if Krishna has taught earlier that jnana and karma samuchaya earlier. If Krishna's meaning was follow both jnana yoga and karma yoga, then Arjuna's question 5.1 becomes meaningless. Or it should not have arisen. He wouldn't have said, tell me decidedly which is better amongst these two, Jnana Yoga and Karma Yoga, if Krishna has not taught them separately. That means it proves that Krishna has taught Jnana Yoga separately and Karma Yoga separately. Jnana Yoga for different temperamental people and Karma Yoga for a different set of people. Continuing, if an argument is made that Krishna taught Jnana Karma Samuchaya for all the people, but for Arjuna, he specially taught them separately, saying that for you, you follow either this or that. If that is the argument, it's not a valid argument. Why? Because if Jnana Karma Samuchaya is taught for all, it is applicable to Arjuna. It should be applicable to Arjuna also. And this question by Arjuna is not possible to arise. So this is a case being built up by Shankaracharya. Shankara Bhashyam is building up the case step by step. So what is the case here? If somebody says, if a Purva Pakshi says that Krishna taught Jnana Karma Samuchaya originally, but for Arjuna he made a allowance saying that you can follow either Jnana or Karma, then it's not a valid argument, because if Krishna's original teaching is Jnana Karma Samuchaya, it should be applicable to Arjuna and everyone. This question which Arjuna has asked should not have been asked. Similarly, if an argument is made that Krishna taught Jnana Karma Samuchaya for all, but Arjuna has thought that Jnana is greater than Karma, and therefore it is Arjuna's own creation of that understanding, and then he asked this question, then also it is not a valid argument. Why? Because let us say you have a Paitya, disease of Paitya, and doctor Vaidya prescribes a medicine. He says, eat sweet and cold food. If doctor says like that for Paitya, then will the patient ask, should I eat sweet food or cold food? He will not ask like that. If doctor says, eat sweet and cold food, patient will not ask, should I eat sweet food or cold food? This is not correct. Similarly, Arjuna asking a question, should I follow karma or sannyasa? Tell me decidedly which is better. It will not be possible if Krishna taught karma jnana samuchaya. If Krishna has taught follow jnana and karma, then it is not possible for Arjuna to ask, should I follow karma or jnana? That becomes an invalid question. Similarly, just like if a doctor prescribes a medicine, eat sweet and cold food for paitya, then patient will not ask, should I eat sweet food or cold food? Similarly, Arjuna raised this question that should I follow karma or sannyasa? Tell me decidedly which is better. It means Krishna has taught jnana separately and karma separately for two different sets of people, whoever temperamentally suitable. This is the case being built up by Shankaracharya. Similarly, if an argument is made that Arjuna has misunderstood Krishna's teaching, Krishna originally taught Jnana Karma Samuchaya, but Arjuna has misunderstood Krishna's teaching, and therefore Arjuna said, Vyamishrenaiva Vakyena Buddhim Mohayasiva me Tadekam Vadanischitya Ena Shreyo Ahamapniyam. Meaning, your words are confusing to me and deluding me. Please tell one thing decidedly which is beneficial to me. This question of Arjuna is, if an argument is made that Krishna has taught Jnana Karma Samuchaya originally, but Arjuna has misunderstood Krishna's teaching and asked this question, then the answer would be, then Krishna should have answered, I have already told you to follow Jnana Karma Samuchaya, then why are you confused and deluded? Like this, Krishna would have answered. But Krishna's answer, what is the Krishna's answer to that question of Arjuna? In the next slide, we will see. Krishna answered in the below words. Krishna answered, Lokesmin Dvivida Nishta Pura Prokta Mayanaga Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam Karma Yogena Yogina. Meaning, in ancient time, I taught two distinct paths, two nishtas, Jnana Yoga for Sankhyas and Karma Yoga for Yogis. This is Krishna answering to Arjuna. What is the answer? Lokesmin Dvivida Nishta Pura Prokta Mayanaga Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam Karma Yogena Yogina. In ancient times, I taught two nishta, Jnana Nishta for Sankhyas and Karma Nishta for Yogis, Karma Yogis. It makes no sense if Krishna taught Jnana Karma Samuchaya. This sloka, Lokesmin Vivida Nishta sloka, will make no sense if an argument is made that Krishna taught Jnana Karma Samuchaya. And we cannot accuse Krishna of teaching incorrect Siddhanta. So, with that, we will conclude today's session. Any questions you can ask. Contemplate on today's class. Understand this, what we have taught. So, Shankaracharya is making a case that Jnana Karma Samuchaya is not the teaching of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita taught Jnana Yogena Sankhyana, Karma Yogena Yogina. This is the teaching of Sri Krishna as per Shankaracharya. Any questions?
No, nothing from my side. Thanks.
That fifth adhyaya shloka is related to second adhyaya then.
See, Arjuna asks repeatedly in Bhagavad Gita in many places, please tell me, should I take, what is the difference between sannyasa? What is the difference between karma? He keeps on asking that. So, it is in many places, even in the 18th chapter, Arjuna starts his question, saying that is sannyasa better or tyaga better? So Arjuna keeps on raising the same question multiple times in many chapters, and Krishna keeps on saying, follow as per your Jnana Yoga for Sankhya yogis, Karma Yoga for yogis. Whichever is applicable to you, please follow it. Take it and follow it as per your temperament. So you should not take Bhagavad Gita in a piecemeal. Shankaracharya treats it, quotes from many places, and he correlates what is happening in Bhagavad Gita, and you should read from that point of view as a holistically, not like a individual shlokas. Please study Bhagavad Gita in a holistic sense, which makes as a complete understanding rather than as shloka by shloka or chapter by chapter. It is not like that.
This is nice way of learning, actually.
Okay. All right. Let us close the session. Namaskar mantra. Asatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrutyorma amrutam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect, I am pure consciousness, Shiva Swarupi, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. Antarjyotihi, Bahirjyotihi, Pratyakjyotihi, Paratpara, Jyotireva Jyotihi, Swayam Jyotihi, Atma Jyotihi, Shivosmyaham. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Thank you very much. See you next week.